what do you feel like the next step is with Harada stepping away? Do you think there's going to be something missing from this series going forward?
So I think important context is in his farewell tweet, he mentioned that he started handing over responsibilities about 4 to 5 years ago, which places us around the release of Tekken 7 Season 4. And that was a big season that had a lot of people who were really heavy on the legacy skill, people who have way before my time. Like a lot of people who taught me are very much like, what are we doing with the game at this point, man? Like this is getting ridiculous. And so it didn't catch as much traction, I don't think, because it was also around the time that Arslan Ash was coming up. So there's this huge Pakistan story. Tournaments are kind of on the lowdown, I think, because of COVID. So I don't think that pushback caught as much momentum or as traction as like we have with Tekken 8 Season 2, for example. But I think we've seen some of the effects of Harada trying to pass responsibilities to other people and seeing their takes on the series, and we don't have, you know, faces to latch onto and be like, it's this guy's the problem, this guy's the problem. But we have some slight cracks forming, I think. So there's a little bit of cause for concern there. On the flip side, the current director, Nakatsu, is someone from the community. And after the Season 2 backlash, he mentioned that going forward, any battle balance changes will have to go through his desk, basically. Which implies that there have been changes before that didn't. That he they really delegated it out and were like, this is going to be fine. Like, we trust these people. For one reason or another, it didn't pan out. So there are concerns, obviously, with someone who's not just been with Tekken for so long, but has been like spearheading it through whatever corporate infrastructure is happening, through different trends in gaming and things like that. I think somebody who is carrying Tekken arcade cabinets to events and saying, please play Tekken, how can you replace that? You know, how can you replace someone like Harada who's been fighting for the series? So that's probably my main concern, game design aside, and like no matter how much they decide to change up Tekken 8 has already been a huge change up in so many ways. But I think finding somebody with that same level of passion is probably the top priority, right? Someone who will defend Tekken's identity or whatever they imagine it to be in front of corporate interests or shifting trends in gaming. I think that would be one of the that would be the biggest challenge in my mind.
Hopefully you enjoyed that trash talk or extra trashy clip. If you want to see the full episode that clip came from, go ahead and click the link right over here. Otherwise, YouTube thinks you might enjoy this video right here. And for the trashiest amongst you, we get the merch right over there.